This is Beat Our Quest, an improvised comedy role-playing podcast using the Kids on Bikes system. And even though you can't see us, we are all wearing our helmets.
Ivana Maria Mendez as Chad Brewers.
Tucker Daly Johnston as Alfie Towers.
Nate Valentine as Janet Cromwell.
You guys look in front of you is Stewart Justice, the man that you could have sworn you saw was shot the night before.
I wanna turn to. Can I like kind of whisper to Alfie and Chad? Psst, guys, I don't think. Just so you know, Chad, that's definitely not actually Stewart Justice.
I know, Janet. I'm not stupid. God.
I just want to make sure we don't blow our cover. Remember all those guys in suits that broke in and shot him? This could be really dangerous.
Yeah, you're talking to me like I've never seen Day of the Dead Alive.
I have not seen that, so I cannot contribute to this.
I actually also haven't seen it, but I did talk to Meatball about it, and he has a friend who has seen it, and so he told me how it ends.
Alfie, you seem like somebody who likes scary movies. How do you act? Do you feel like you've seen a lot of scary movies or not?
He had never seen any scary movies before this summer, but since he was trying to go down the dark path, Alfie tried to watch as many scary movies as he possibly could. He made it about 2 minutes into the and had to turn it off.
Oop, can't use that name. We're going to get sued. What was the name of that movie?
He got about 2 minutes into... Oh, God. He got... He got about 2 minutes into Satan's favorite.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, it didn't work out great for him. No, he's a scared little baby when it comes to that. I just want everyone to realize that we still have our cover. We were going to get ice cream.
So Stewart Justice is eventually standing in front of the classroom, and he goes, "Now, I hate to say this, but last night, some horrible hooligans broke into our facility, and they made off with some very particular technical equipment that I had been fiddle-faddling and researching with. Now, if any of you know anyone who has maybe had a history of thievery or being a no-good-nick, now would be the time." And he slowly is, like, browsing his way down the aisle. You see he's maybe, like, 10, 15 feet away from your group. And he's eyeing each table.
Chad raises his hand.
He turns and he kind of has this weird stilted turn as he looks to you and goes, "Yes, young one."
As co-captain of the football team, I know a lot of people around the school very well, you could say. And I do have one person that you should really look into. His name might or might not be Johnny. Last name might or might not be Melon. And you described someone who just sounds exactly like him. Like, what you said is something that I think everyone in this room could say is a classic Johnny Mullen move.
He is a piece of work. He loves to be a hooligan. Johnny does.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have you make a charm roll. I would say Johnny probably has a history in this class. That's going to be a 6.
Okay.
For which of us or both of us?
From Chad.
Okay, let me roll it. Oh no. So that's a 3. Oh wait, I'm gonna use 3 of them.
Great.
To get up to a 6. And because I failed it, do I still get another one?
No.
No, because I succeeded technically. Okay.
Jonathan Mellons. And he sits there and he goes, "I feel like I might have heard that name." And he whips his head to the teacher and goes, "Do you know a Jonathan Mellons do you know a Jonathan Mellon who attends this academy? Possibly some wayward thug and no-good-nick?" And the teacher kind of sits there and nods. At this point in time, I want to recognize that it is Spirit Week. It's Wednesday.
Ah,
And the
crap.
theme for Spirit Week is cartoon characters.
Oh boy.
Janet, what kind of costume are you wearing?
Well, this is a little less over the top than Janet normally does. It's kind of like an understated, almost like minimalist costume. Those things that go through your head that have like a side of an arrow and the arrowhead and an arrow feathers. It's like it's like that. It's basically a headband with two sides, but it has the classic, not classic actually, but very very topical in this era, cartoon dog cat. So one side is a dog and one side is a cat from the classic show Dog Cat.
Amazing.
So cute.
Boy, now I'm going to have to write an entire dog cat theme song in the style of...
For next time.
Stewart Justice walks along and he plinks the little side of the dog cat on your head. And he goes, I like this. It's very odd. As he's slowly walking around, he stares at the table of the three of you for a second. And he looks at you, Alfie, and he goes, why do you look so familiar to me?
Because everyone knows who Coward the Couragely Cat is.
Make a charm roll of 4. I feel like that is a reasonable request.
You'd say that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I know what you're not good at.
5.
He goes, must be something my niece must be watching. Huh. And he slowly trods away. Eventually, the class does end. Janet, you're going to one of the classes that you had a project for.
Uh-huh.
You had a finger painting class that you had to attend. And you already put together your finger painting project. You said you reserved time for it.
Yes,
But what
I
did
did.
you finger paint?
I'm still on my still life grind, so it's a finger painting. It's actually incredible. Let me paint a picture for you, if I may. It is, it's kind of like, God, I don't know enough about art to really sell this, but it's really like
You
thick,
got this.
almost 3-dimensional
Yeah.
painting of
It's really
a
thick.
scene
Exactly.
of something that I was photographing. And then, obviously had to do the finger painting assignment. So it's not that crazy, but I'm in fucking high school. So it's like a bowl of apples and bananas and oranges. But, again, it's like 3-dimensional. There's huge smears of orange and like brown to give the effects of shadows. And it's like really well done. And that was my, whatever we're calling this, benchmark project.
Now, just out of curiosity, because Janet does seem like somebody who's like good at things. Is Janet a good artist? Is this another skill that she's honed down, or is this something that she's really had to like?
I would say she's like a try hard, but not innately gifted. Like it's very it's kind of like Target art you could buy. It's not particularly deep or inspired, but it's very technically proficient.
It's like TJ Maxx art.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motel art, it's like this is gonna sell. Pictures of horses, bright colors, sunsets, cliff faces.
It's extremely inoffensive, unadventurous, but it looks pretty damn good.
Plain canvas with just a heart in the center.
Yeah.
Goes for $8.99.
It says "Live, Laugh, Love" in the bottom.
You're going to your finger painting class and you're in there and you're showing off your thing to your teacher. She's very impressed by your work. She goes, now this is very lovely, Janet. I'm so impressed with the depth, the texture. Everyone gather around. And everyone comes and looks at your work. Trixie Steele, who's the local mean girl, she didn't end up being on the cheerleading squad. Maybe she had an experience on the cheerleading squad in the past, but she's no longer affiliated with you. Walks by your painting, and with a bit of paint on her finger, she smudges a huge chunk of the bottom end and marks a big black splot walking by. She does this very dexterously, not to make it obvious that it was her that did it, but you think out of the corner of the eye you see she did it. What do you do?
Am I holding it, or it's just like on the wall or something?
It's on the wall and everyone's gone up. She's like, so the teacher's asked everyone to kind of come up and check it out, and at some point in time she must have walked by, dipped her finger in some paint, and walking away from it, smudged her finger against it.
I'm gonna go cut her off. I do not like this bitch. I'm gonna go stand in front of her and I'm gonna say, excuse me, and I would like to kind of like pull her hands up. I want to catch her red-handed.
Okay, make a flight roll to see how quickly you can like snag her hands and see if you can get her Make it a 6. Because you're swooping over and grabbing her hands.
All right. Well, that is a 10.
You do that. You grab her hands and you pull them up. And she has her hands up, and you see there's like a little bit of black on one of her fingers.
And her name is Trixie Steele.
Trixie Steele.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to say, excuse me, Trixie, what's this? And Mrs. Lombardi? Mrs. Lombardi, can you come here for a second?
Oh, yes, what seems to be the issue?
Well, it looks like Trixie had another little accident. See this paint on her hand?
She looks over and she sees that there's like a bit of black paint on her fingers. Exactly what you said you did. You revealed it for her.
Yep. And do you see what happened at the bottom of my painting after you were telling everyone how nice it is, Miss Lombardi?
She looks over and she sees the thing and goes, that's really unfortunate. Now, Trixie, was this an accident? I assume this wasn't something that you would do on purpose. That's very devious. And Trixie goes, of course that wasn't something I did on purpose. I'm not like a bitch or anything like that.
Such a bitch.
Like, I must have just been like gotten a little close and like been like admiring how good it was. I'm sorry. Like, it's finger painting. Things are going to be on my fingers. And she like walks by and she smudges a kid's bag accidentally as she walks off. See, like, anything can happen. I'm sorry.
She's not wrong.
And I'm going to turn to Mrs. Lombardi and say, I appreciate that you don't want to rock the boat, but this is the third time that she's ruined one of my paintings.
Dang!
And I know
Wow.
I know
Wow.
that she's probably scraping by with a C. I saw her drawing of her house, but it's not appropriate, and she deserves attention. And you need to stick up for your class. You can't just let these kids walk all over you, Miss Lombardi.
You're walking all over me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm taking your advice right now. You're walking all over me. We don't need any of this.
Well, if this is what you want to teach kids about art, is that to desecrate other people's work, then you're doing a great job.
Art is about making you feel. You clearly evoked something out of her with your wonderful work. You should feel proud.
And she's evoking anger out of me by destroying my work. That took me 17 hours to paint last week. And
I can't believe I'm saying this as a teacher. I think you need to spend less work on my class.
Then I'll never get into Yale.
We'll make sure I can send a good recommendation on your finger painting skills to Yale.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm going to send you a reminder for that because I do need 2 more referral letters, actually. So we'll talk about this.
I'll write it myself. And she like wiggles her little finger like she's going to do it with her while finger painting.
Nate, I just want to know, what are the first 2 art projects that Trixie Steele ruined?
Yeah.
Well, they weren't both finger paintings because I've taken a few classes with Trixie Steele. She spat chewed up food into my first ceramic bowl
Jesus.
when we had that on display. Yeah.
Disgusting.
It was fucking chili day in the cafeteria. It was disgusting.
Whoa.
Jesus.
And a meat eater? Gross.
And the other one was also a finger painting, but that one was more impressionist. It was kind of, like a little. I don't want to compare myself to Jackson Pollock, but it was a little Pollock-esque because that was the assignment, and she just spilled a can of white on it when I was working on it. It wasn't finished, thankfully. I was only a few hours in, but yeah, I reported both of them to Miss Lombardi, and she has done absolutely nothing to stand up for me.
You're a real patient individual to have somebody ruining your art, especially from somebody who just does, as you described it, target art.
Well, I mean, rules are rules, right?
Cool. So that we're gonna button down on that class as we move forward to Chad.
Yeah.
Chad, what are you wearing for Spirit Week?
So Chad is painted blue because he's part of the Blue Gnome group. That cartoon of all those blue gnomes that live in those mushroom-like houses, the Blue Gnome group. So he's dressed with some white pants, a white hat, and painted blue.
Chad likes to just be shirtless a lot.
I was
it
going to say
seems.
shirtless with body paint. That's the move.
If you were Chad, you would too.
Yeah, that's true. If I
Hey.
had Chad's body, I would be shirtless and painted all the time. Chad, you seem like somebody who doesn't really like class.
No.
You have a hard time. What is the one class during the week that maybe you look forward to? So somewhere you feel like you can really express yourself in a way that you didn't.
Honestly, I think you would think it's like PE, but it's not. It's theater.
Wow. Do the rest of the football team know you take a theater class?
Need to know.
Whoa.
They don't need to.
I didn't answer your question, but I answered it with a different statement. They don't need to know.
Now, Chad,
Yeah.
you're in your theater class.
Heck yeah.
Today, you're going over theater classics.
Excellent.
And the teacher is giving you monologues. And the big thing you've been looking forward to all day is you're going to give your big dramatic death monologue
Absolutely.
that you've been preparing. It's very weird 18th century style.
Mm-hmm.
Chad,
Yeah.
are you ready? Is this something Chad is confident in? How about, it's like, Chad, have you done anything like this before?
I mean, Chad does give his pep talk monologues in the locker room often. So he's not afraid to talk to others. Is he going to get the essence of a character? I don't know. You know? I feel like it really needs to be something that he relates to. Like, a Victorian age ghost that can't find his mother. So that's the monologue he chose. He chose the monologue of a Victorian ghost child.
So the teacher is there, and he's been pacing about in front of you. He's got a scarf. He's so dramatic, shaved head. He's got this whole aesthetic, and he goes, "Acting is more than just the words you're given on a piece of paper. Acting is more than being there and listening. Acting is getting attention. I want all of you to remember that. Chad, you've done really good work. I'm very proud of you. And I need you to remember all those notes and come up here and give your monologue from the play Little Kitty Hot Hot Feet Feet."
Yes!
The hot feet.
That Victorian classic.
Victorian
Victorian
classic.
classic.
Little kitty hot
Little
feet.
Kitty Hot Hot Feet Feet.
Excellent. Chad walks up and stares at his classmates and says, "Hi, I'm Chad, and I'm going to be doing a monologue from Little Kitty Hot Feet Feet. I will be interpreting the Victorian ghost child looking for his mother." Am I expected to go into the monologue now?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need this.
Oh, mother, where art thou, mother? Are you hiding in the drawer? Are you hiding in the building? Are you hiding behind the brick? Are you hiding in the shingling? Can't you see my feet? Can't you see my hands? Can't you see my mother walking round with other mans? Can't you see my father? Can't you see my sister? Can't you see my mother run away with another mister? Mother, mother, where art thou? Mother, mother, can't find you now. Thank you, everyone. That was really hard to memorize, and my dad tells me I need to work on my accent, and so, like, it's not super ready, but I feel like I gave it my best.
Bravo!
Chad, can you give us a charm roll of 5?
I have to roll after that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving you advantage on this roll because that was an expert performance from Chad from Little Kitty Hot.
Oh, that's a 7.
Great. There's like a lot of tepid, enthusiastic applause from the room. The teacher's like, "Chad, that was very real. Some of that, I listened, and you felt like a ghost. I'm proud of you."
Does the paint on my body have anything to do with it, or do you think I actually, conveyed the emotions of ghost-like beings?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think the paint didn't hurt. I wouldn't tell you not to wear that paint every day for the rest of your life.
Okay, you wouldn't tell me. That's right. Tomorrow I'll be blue again.
In the future, there might be something that sounds a lot like Blue Gnome Group.
Well, I'll tell everyone I came up with it. I'll tell everyone it was my idea.
Perfect. Conversely to Chad's expertise, we're pivoting to Alfie's worst class, which is, of course, PE.
Yeah.
Now, PE is the one opportunity because PE was the class where you befriended a girl named Jackie Swunch on that first day of school. You both had an awful gym experience.
Yeah.
Nate,
Yeah.
what embarrassing thing happened to Tucker in the gym?
On the first day,
The gym on his first day.
track and field, obviously. Start with track and field. There's a lot of different micro units. It was the triple jump.
Triple jump?
Alfie just tripped. You were running. You like geared up for your first jump, and you just face planted right in the sand. So if someone were to measure it as a triple jump, I don't know the rules of triple jump. You might have just been disqualified, but you probably got about 4 inches. You just ran, tripped, face planted, and as your face is in the sand, you're facing to the left, and you just lock eyes with Jackie Swunch. So that was how you started gym class.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and true story, that happened to me my senior year. Not triple jump, but something very, very similar. I won't name names.
But her name was Jackie Swunch, which is like
Yeah.
really been fucking with Nate since the first day
Wow.
we used that name.
Thanks, Paul.
So you're there in class and you see her and she comes up to you and she goes, hey Alfie,
Hey.
how you doing?
Good.
I like your little pink cat with the little shirt that says I'm brave on it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm Coward the Courageous Cat. It's pretty good cartoon.
And she goes, well, I've never really gotten to watch a lot of cartoons. So I really was like frantic this morning, and I'm that's why I'm wearing this yellow cardboard box with the big eyes on it. I'm some kind of wizard bus. I don't know. It seemed appropriate, but nobody seems to get it. I probably should just take it off, but then I'd feel embarrassed again. I've really kind of messed it up every day.
Sorry, I have a question about this, Jackie. She doesn't watch cartoons, and she didn't know what a spirit week was. What's wrong with her?
Nothing. She's perfect.
Well, I mean,
I don't get to watch a lot of movies and TV, okay?
Not asking you directly, Jackie. I'm asking my fellow campaigners.
She looks, she goes, hey, we're supposed to do a 3-legged race today. Do you want to be partners?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's gonna be a little hard. I might trip over my own tail. Is that gonna be a problem for you?
You don't want to just take it off? I feel like you could just, take it off and put it back on.
Oh, here's the thing about that. I didn't wear my actual clothes under this. So it's just underwear and then the cat.
Okay. And you'd feel weird wearing your underwear?
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, yep.
I don't know.
Girl.
So you guys all pair up on the gym line. The teacher is, of course, Chad Brewer's dad. What's your dad's name again?
Daddy.
His name is
Daddy
Daddy
Brewers.
Brewers. Hey, kids! He buzzes a little. Was like, all right, kids, we're here to have our. I'm Coach Brewers. Don't like it when you call me by my first name. Gets weird.
His name's Brad.
We all know how the 3-legged race works. You're gonna run through this little relay course that I built. You're gonna go up a flight of stairs with your partner. You tied up your legs together. You guys all ready? He looks at you and he goes, "You there, Gangles?" That's you.
Oh, I'm Alfie Towers.
Alfie Towers. Alfie Towers. I don't want to repeat of that first day incident. That was embarrassing for me, even.
I mean, if you fall down, it's all about getting back up, right, Coach?
Yeah, but you spent all that time playing jacks in the sand pit, and I was like, don't put metal jacks in the thing you're gonna jump.
That's fair. That might have been my fault a little bit.
And when I was like, you gotta tie your shoes, and you looked at me and go, tying my shoes is for squares? Come on, man.
I still hold to that belief. That's why I wear my Velcro pumps.
Those are some pretty sweet pumps. And I like that they light up when you run really fast. Now, I'm only giving you a hard time because I know in that heart, and he like taps on your chest, is the heart of a lion. You've got there's some bravery in here. I can sense it.
Thanks.
So I need you to really buckle down and show me and everyone else here that you're not going to be little hopscotch Sandy boy anymore, huh? You're going to be Mr. Three-Leg.
Oh.
This is still a partnered thing, right?
Well, I'm not going to call a girl Mr. Three-Leg, right? That'd be weird. So this little motivational speech is for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel super motivated and not at all like you just brought up one of the worst moments of my life thus far in front of my race partner.
The teachers do not like Alfie, huh?
Alfie teachers do not. He's not been impressive.
No.
We've only had him in classes he's bad at.
Fair.
I feel like I passed that last test.
Alfie.
Yeah.
What is your you're ready, you're going to do this. We're going to have you make a flight roll along with Jackie.
Okay.
You together need to beat a 12.
Okay. Here we go, flight. Don't fail me now. 12. Damn it.
What'd you get?
I exploded on an 8
Yeah.
Oh,
and then got a
shit.
5 after that.
Whoa!
She rolled a 9 on her 10. So that would be 13, 22.
Yeah.
And the challenge was 12?
12.
So you beat it by 10. I will let you narrate your victory.
Great. So we start the 3-legged race, and, Alfie is just all flop sweat and cat hair that's coming off of his costume. But he locks eyes with Jackie. She locks eyes back, and there is so much black eyeliner between the two of them that they just lock in. And their heartbeats and their breath synchronize. And they go 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right, left, right, left, right, 1, 2. And they just never look anywhere but directly in front of them. And they actually go past the finish line, and they just sort of forget how to stop moving. Until he hears the whistle from Coach Brewers trying to call him back, and he sort of snaps out of his somehow perfect physical form that he made.
He hit the zone.
Yeah.
And as he comes, hears the whistle blow, and he hears like, Alfie, we won. Alfie.
Huh?
And you look and you kind of see it's Jackie, and she's like, I can't believe you were amazing. We were so good. Can you? And she's like trying not to get too excited and like find the appropriate like way to react. And she's like, can we untie our ankles?
Absolutely. Although I feel like somehow I am better at walking when they're tied together, but I agree that we should untie our ankles because I feel like I was about to drag you onto a highway.
She laughs, and you untie the thing, and the coach is shocked. You completely blew past the rest of the team, and he goes up to you. Hey, Alfie, I've never seen you do anything like that. Have you been interested in maybe playing on the football team or something like that?
No, not ever.
All right, we might have an opening coming up in the future, so would you be open to coming to practice one of the days this week?
I feel like you didn't listen to the first thing I said. That seems very, very scary, and like I shouldn't do that. And I don't think you understand that I burnt my hands yesterday, and he's gonna look at Jackie and just see what is in her eyes.
She is looking like she's impressed by you in a way that you haven't really experienced maybe in your life. You have always been a brainy kid, and brainy kids' victories are very solemn and private. Your test comes back. It's on a sheet. You maybe at the end of the year, you get to give a little speech because you were the smartest, or you did something. This was the first time I think maybe Alfie has ever experienced victory in a public forum.
Oh my God.
And that's a very different experience, the sort of adrenaline of somebody you like impressed by you.
So after he sees Jackie looking impressed at him, hearing something nice and supportive coming out of a father figure,
Oh my gosh.
he is going to go, okay, yeah, I'll come to rehearsal. Yeah.
Yeah. You come to football rehearsal, kid. I'll make sure I'll get you all set up. I'll get you set up. And he slaps you on the back, and you kind of get knocked forward. You never really had that kind of physical affirmation from, as you said, a father figure or anything like that in your life. We're going to push forward a little bit to the lunch period where you guys are all free. And I assume maybe you guys want to gather.
I will I will take my lunch tray. I have a ham sandwich, cheddar cheese. Thank you for asking.
That was rude of me. I'm sorry.
Chocolate milk. And I'm going to walk up to the table where Alfie is sitting alone. And
Yeah, sure, why not?
yeah, fuck you, nerd. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down next to you. And be like, hey, Alfie, how's it going?
I don't know. I'm okay. I'm not okay. There was some stuff. Hey, is Stewart Justice dead?
I think he is, but
Okay. Also, I'm part of the football team now.
oh god, you too.
What does that mean?
Boy, I don't know. You, Chad.
What?
Chad bursts open the doors of the cafeteria, throws a chicken nugget up in the air, and says, "Yo, Janet!" and then catches it with his mouth and approaches the table.
Keep doing your homework at least.
I'm not even going to make you roll because it's going to be effortless.
I just want to know if he's coming into the lunchroom. Where did he get the chicken nugget from?
Oh, he took it from a kid who was walking out of the lunchroom.
Strong answer.
I like the idea of Chad standing at the door and waiting, be like, I got to make an entrance.
Yeah.
Gotta wait till somebody comes through.
I already did the football toss on Monday, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like kind of be like, Psst, Chad, shut up, sit down. We got to keep a low profile, man.
Can I have some of your French fries?
You can have my French fries.
Yeah.
We need to figure out what's going on with Stewart Justice. That was not him, and something really, really sinister is going on. So, Chad, can we keep a little bit of a lower profile while there is a manhunt out for us?
Well, I'm going to say yes because I respect you. But
Thank you.
if we want to be true to ourselves, which is what I've learned from every movie I've ever seen, I need to be myself in order to not raise suspicion.
Oh my god, that made a lot of sense.
Yeah, I want to argue with you on principle, but that's, what, Alfie?
Also, Chad did a really good thing and threw Johnny Melons under the bus, and now that was great because I thought that bus was coming right at me. But now I think they're gonna look into Johnny, and we're okay. And I don't know, do we give the thing back? What do we do with the thing that we stole when that guy got murdered? I'm okay. I'm part of the football team now.
Wait, you are? You're part of the football team? Oh, wait a second. We need to initiate you. Chad's gonna stand on the table in the middle of the cafeteria.
I don't want to do this anymore.
And hold Alfie under his arm in a fraternal way, not an intimidating way, and say,
Not a noogie.
yeah, everybody. And he's gonna wait for like a clap back. Yeah. Everybody, clap, 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 clap. We got teammate, ta, 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 ta. His name's Alfie, ta, 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 ta. Say hello, Alfie. It's when you say hello, Alfie, you have to say hello to them.
Physically say hello. Hello.
There we go. How does the cafeteria react to us?
Screaming seconds late, you hear Meatball come in going, everybody says, am I missed it? Oh, The rest of the this is one of those dumb things that like teams do that nobody cares about if you aren't a part of the team. But it seems to have made Meatball's day. Meatball comes in and sees you embracing Alfie very excitedly, and he goes through a roller coaster of emotions very quickly, and eventually comes to sit down begrudgingly, and he kind of eyeballs Alfie, not angrily, but sort of in that way to like measure him up as he's checking him out up and down. So they're gonna let you on the football team, huh?
I don't know. I did really good at track today, so coach Brewers said that I should come to rehearsal.
Was it like a 40-meter sprint or something, Alfie?
Did they have you do like wind sprints? Did they have you catch a ball? Did they have you do any blocking? What exactly did you do?
I did a 3-legged race with a girl.
With a girl.
Oh.
Is that a euphemism?
I don't think so. Oh God, is it?
Yeah, never mind. I don't know.
I feel like we got off topic, but now I don't know if we should get back on topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right?
take off my glasses for a second and look at Meatball and try to lay some charm on him as is pathetically easy with a 16-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl. Say, hey, Meatball.
Yeah, Janet.
I don't have any fries on my tray because I shared them with Chad. Could you be a doll and go get me some more fries from the food line?
I don't really understand why. I mean, could you give me money so I can buy some fries too?
I bat my eyelashes at him.
For reasons unknown, while this would assumedly be a 4, this is actually a 12 for Meatball.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
What?
Tucker, do you want to explain why this is a harder roll for Janet to try to charm Meatball, or
so I have to roll a 12 charm. I love this.
yeah, roll a 12 charm.
I forgot about this from the first episode, and I now recall, and I like that we're not addressing it head on. And I have to roll a 12.
Yeah.
That was a 6, and I literally don't have enough adversity tokens. I would have, but so I fail.
Why don't you go get us some more fries so us football guys can have a little snack, huh, darling?
Oh!
You know what, Meatball?
I'm so uncomfortable physically.
Don't be a dick, Meatball. All right. If you're not gonna be a gentleman, then
Tell
at least
Janet.
don't be a dick.
Meat, I'm gonna be honest with you. We have to talk about a project that we can't tell you about because it's gonna be like a really cool thing that we're gonna bring to the school that is a secret, and it's on a need to know basis, and you will need to know about it for when we give you the special instructions that we have to give you later.
Okay, but when we promised each other last summer there wasn't going to be any more secrets between us, and now you have secrets with all these other people, and I only have...
Exactly. The secret is not between us. It's between me and the two of them.
Huh.
Okay, can you make a charm roll of 6
Sure.
to convince Meatball?
Oh, his is a 6.
Yeah.
Well, Chad's a 10, so
That's a 7.
Meatball looks and goes, okay, but if we have secrets that we're trying to keep between us, maybe I have a secret for you.
Bye, Meatball. Bye. We're gonna miss you. Talk to you later.
Okay, Janet. Bye.
Bye, Meatball.
So fucked up.
Bye.
And I'm gonna grab the fries off his tray as he gets up and kind of.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why Janet's a bitch this episode, but
Perspective has given Janet some reasons not to be kind to everyone.
yeah. I guess I did see someone get murdered yesterday. That's the explanation. Makes perfect sense. It's called character growth, guys. All right, so we need to get into the lab and figure out what that egg thing is, because Stewart Justice told us not to trust the man, and now there are all these men coming in here and trying to root out what happened and lying and pretending like they didn't murder Stewart Justice, and something really, really deep and sinister is going on.
and we're the ones who we're gonna fix it.
For the extra credit.
Yeah, we're the ones who have to fix it. It's on us. There's no one else who can do this but us.
Yeah. Honestly, I really need to pass that class. So.
Yep. Yeah, we really need to pass the class, and we really need to protect that thing from the bad men who are up to do good.
Janet, I don't want to point fingers, but I do see you putting an emphasis on the word men. And as a man, I'm going to try not to take it to heart, but like they could have other people working at the facility.
Are you literally not all manning me? Not all manning me?
I just want us to like be more general and like inclusive in our vocabulary. Because as a man, my feelings are hurt.
Okay, I hear you, and I'm just saying that Mr. Justice said, don't trust the man, in air quotes. I'm air quoting right now, podcast listeners. The man, as in figures of authority, as in that creepy dude who followed us to the bikes. Yeah. So let's say we can't trust authority. We can't trust the teachers. We can't trust the police. We can't trust the grown-ups. Even if they're women.
Okay, so we just have to get into the facility to get answers.
We have to get in there to get answers, and
Okay.
I don't know how we're going to get in there. I mean, we don't really have the resources. Does anyone else?
Well, in science club, we were debating over what our next big trip should be, and I had wanted to go see the dinosaurs at Dinosaur Ridge. That's the real thing.
Yeah, you could do real things in like.
Because that's actually in Colorado. Ha ha! I want to go to Dinosaur Ridge, but we could maybe see if the club wants to go to the lab.
That's a great idea.
And also, I don't want to mention this, but I'm going to mention it because I trust you, and it feels weird to say out loud. Jackie Swunch's dad works at the lab.
Oh, well, that's a really good in.
Oh, that weird girl.
The beautiful, amazing girl, Jackie Swunch? Yeah, her. That's what you said, right?
Beautiful and amazing, huh, Alfie?
What? No, the girl. The girl,
yeah,
she's
amazing,
a girl.
Amazing and beautiful.
Weird.
Girl.
She's a little weird.
You're a little weird. Anyway, so, field trip?
Well, maybe once we finish eating,
Yeah.
we can all go talk to Jackie about giving us a more intimate tour so that the three of us can get into the lab and try to figure out more about the egg.
I only see one problem with this plan.
Okay, I'm listening.
No one would believe that I joined the science club.
Well, just say you need to do it for extracurriculars. No one would doubt that a hard worker like you, Chad, would be taking extra initiative to boost your GPA.
Wow. I didn't think of myself that way. But now I do. Okay.
That easy? You can just turn confidence on like that? That's really impressive.
Let's go. I'm ready.
I'm gonna go talk to Jackie right now. So I don't know if any of you want to come with me, Mr. Beautiful and Amazing, but if not, I'm gonna go talk to her.
Well, we'll all go. We'll all go.
She does seem to like you, Alfie, so it might be helpful to have you there.
That's not. I mean, I was gonna go just in case. I was just gonna go because it's part of the. We're trying to do right. We're do-gooders. We're doing good, and that's the whole reason that we're doing this, for good.
Yeah, exactly. I think it would be really important for the cause of good for you to come talk to Jackie more, Alfie. So you should definitely come with me.
I feel like I'm being tricked, but I'm gonna follow you anyway.
Yeah.
It's like when you're getting tricked to attend your own surprise party.
Yeah. And Chad, I guess you should come with us because you're part of this.
So Jackie is sitting at her own little table. She's finishing a sad little meal by herself.
God.
And she's getting up to leave.
Why is it a sad little
Don't
meal?
dunk on the make-believe girl,
Jeez.
Paul. Jeez.
Poor girl.
it's coming from rather than like having the school lunch, she's got a little lunchbox that she's eating out of. Like it's got like a little kind of pre-made thing that she seems to put together. You don't even see much of it. It's coming out of like a little thermos.
Was she homeschooled before this? Like,
I don't know. You guys you don't ask any questions about herself. You just ask what movies she hasn't seen. And she's getting up and she's packing up the rest of her stuff to throw it away and getting ready to go to physics of capture the flag, her recess class, which is after this.
Hey, Jackie. Hey.
Oh, hi, Janet. Jane.
Janet. Yeah. How are you? That's okay. Yeah. It's good to meet you officially. I knew your name because I know your buddy Alfie. So he was, he talks about you a lot. So.
Are you talking about me, Alfie? What have you been?
No.
What has Alfie been saying? What have you been saying about me?
Well, sorry. Let's not fixate on that. We were actually talking about your dad and the lab, and
Why are you talking about my dad?
well, so defensive. We are all in the science club, and we really wanted to go check out the lab. We know there's so much cutting edge technology there, and I don't know, are you a science person or just running the family?
She looks over one and goes, I've done a little bit of science work. I kind of like robots.
Yeah, me too. They're so cool.
Alfie, did you want to ask me anything?
Yeah, Alfie, did you?
Hey, that was a pretty good 3-legged race that we did. So just thank you for that. For walking good with me. Do you wanna join the science club? And I mean, I know maybe it's boring for you to go to the lab, but I think it'd be neat, and maybe you could show us.
She shifts in place for a little bit, and she thinks, and she looks at her shoes. She's it's hard to tell if she's embarrassed or just really shy about everything that's going down. She goes, and then she thinks for a minute and goes, "Yeah, I'd like to go with you guys. I think that'd be fun. Do we think maybe we can do like a trip or something? I don't want to bother my dad. Like I don't want to interrupt his day, but maybe we can get the school to put something together."
Yeah, we'll do a field trip. We just thought, because
it'd be nice to see him.
Yeah, that'd be great. And because he knows, it would be a good. It's like instead of bring your parent to school, it's bring your daughter and the whole science class to the lab day.
Chad has been standing in near the table, but not as a part of the conversation, just giving his back to them, kind of like bodyguarding this conversation, arms crossed in front of him, just protecting and making sure no one's listening around us, and that no one is watching us talk to the weird girl.
As this is all going down, you're actually looking across the room, and that's at some point in time, you see a door slam open.
But more slam than when I slammed it.
Way more. And it's Johnny Mellons coming in. And he scans the room, and he eyeballs Chad, and he looks and goes, "Hey, everyone! I bet you didn't know that Chad is a big rat." And everyone is murmuring under their breath, and he goes, "Chad likes to tell little stories and make things up about people, even when they're lies. What did you tell them, Chad? What did you tell them, Chad?"
"Johnny, if I'm such a rat, then come and catch me, baby!" And Chad is going to run on the tables.
Shit.
And leap from table to table, running, waiting for Johnny to go behind him and try to catch him.
I'm going to give you a flight roll of 10 on this. Is that fair?
Uh-huh. Well, I got a 7, so it's not that.
You jump a few things, and then at some point in time, you step on a lunch tray, and you slip.
Oh, spaghetti!
It goes flying, and it lands all over you and splatters on your blue chest. And Johnny Mellons slowly walks over to you and grabs a thing of milk and dumps it all over you.
Oh, no, you got Johnny Mellon.
You got Mellon! And people are laughing and cheering. I'm now going to let you guys know that there's a new mechanic I've introduced to this campaign called social status.
Oh,
which is a
fuck.
product of when you do something cool, people in the school will recognize it and raise your stakes. So, for instance, Tucker crushing it in the three-legged race probably raised his social status. Having Johnny Melons milk you in front of the whole school during lunch hour lowers your status amongst the rest of the school.
Are you just not going to tell us what our status is beyond how people react?
I'm going to keep it a secret.
Can we know when our score is going up or down? Because that'd be very fun for me.
I think you should know. I think you know when you do something in high school that embarrasses you and when you do something that makes you look cool. So that is going to have happened to Chad.
Chad's gonna take a lunch tray, break it on his knee angrily, point at Johnny Mellon and say, "No, cool," and then walk away angrily to the locker rooms to go change. As his blue paint drips away with milk.
I was going to say, by change, do you mean put on a shirt?
We move to the school's science class. Specifically, what class is getting out?
The science class?
Yeah, what
That's
science
getting out?
class? Yeah.
It's just volcano dioramas.
Yes. The best science class. Holy
I love
shit.
that.
The teacher is there, and you guys are it's a bunch of like that kind of end of class traffic as people are coming in. You guys are waiting for your chance to kind of sneak in, and there you see this like raggedy old man who's standing around in the room is like filled to the brim with volcanoes, and he's got piles of empty baking soda and just stuff like sitting on the corner, and he's like rubbing his temples, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, everyone. I got it. This is my break. I gotta clean up. They did a bad balance. What do you kids need? What do you kids need? Oh, Alfie, Janet, Chad. All right, kids. What are you here for? What do you want?
Mr. Edwards Hands, we wanted to go to the lab as we thought it'd be a cool science trip for science club. You know, I know a lot of people were talking about going to see the dinosaurs, but you know, well, with that one guy coming in from the lab and talking about it, you know, we were all just kind of talking, sciencing around, and we thought it'd be very interesting to go and actually check out the lab.
Science lab. Do you think they would be hiring by any chance?
I'm 14.
Okay. So you're not looking to take a job if they're offering. All right. I like what you're thinking. Hey, I don't have a connection there, kid. Do you have anyone you can maybe convince to like get
There's this one of our students, a woman named Jackie Swunch. Her dad,
Woman.
I believe, Mr. Swunch works there.
Okay, so I have a connection. I've got like somebody I could say works there on my behalf during my interview. Okay. Then let's set up a trip. I can do that. I need you to get a nice group of kids together, and then we'll coordinate something. I think we'll wear our best outfits. We'll look really good.
Right.
And I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to take the whole science club.
The whole science club. All those idiots.
Our best outfits?
Mr. Edwards Hands, we're students, and the science club is decidedly not full of idiots. It's all high achievers.
They're so weird looking, though.
I agree.
Chad, and I turn and give Chad like the dirtiest look, like remember why we're fucking here? Glare.
It could just be, you know, the three of us and Jackie and Jackie's dad.
Actually, Alfie, good idea. What if it was just us three and Jackie Swunch? I've heard her described as beautiful and not at all weird and kind of like too much eye makeup.
Yeah, you guys aren't going to be too distracting, and you make good representation of the kind of students I make.
And maybe we can get some extra credit for this too. Maybe just to so like,
Chad, if I get this job, I'll make sure you get an A on my way out.
Okay, I'm in.
But I need you to help me during that interview, maybe.
You got it.
I promise we will do everything we can. This is a little weird because, you've done a really good job teaching volcano dioramas, and it's weird that you have one foot out the door and you're admitting it to all your students, but we'll get you that job if you give us those A's, I say, pretending like that's the only thing we care about. We're not trying to sneak in to figure out what's going on with that egg.
He goes, all right, listen, you talk to that kid, you make sure that we have some kind of a connection in there, and then we'll go.
All right.
We'll go this week.
Great.
Okay.
We'll go Friday.
Or-
Friday's a good week. 2 weeks from this Friday. Yeah, let's do that.
2 weeks.
2 weeks
That's
from
like
this Friday?
400 episodes.
No. I'm saying, no, he's doing the math into 2 weeks notice.
Over my head. Jesus, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Edward.
Yeah,
Hands.
thank you, Mr. Edward Hands.
Thank you, Mr. Edward Hands.
No, thank you, kids. I really needed this. This has been rough. I pay for all the vinegar we use.
Oh no.
To be a teacher in America.
Okay, we'll see you later, Scissor.
As you guys are leaving, and you're going to probably plan on going to talk to Jackie, you see that she's getting on her bike and she's pedaling home.
Jackie. Jackie.
She looks like she's moving pretty quickly. Do you want to try to keep up with her on her bike, or do you want to just wait till the next day?
I feel like we should maybe follow her if she's.
We could just
we
bike
gotta-
to her house if she's going home, right?
Fine.
This is a small enough town that we probably know where she lives, right, DM?
We all know where she lives.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a small town, bro.
Okay, so then you guys are going to tail Jackie Swunch. We're going to say this is a communal flight roll of 20 to make sure that she doesn't see you kind of chasing her.
Wait, we're not chasing. I mean,
Oh.
if I can
I don't care if
metagame
she
for a
sees
second
us.
here, we're not chasing her. We're just going to find. Like, if she
Well,
sees
I mean,
us-
are you just keeping up with
Oh,
her?
okay,
Then
okay.
just to even keep up with her.
Alfie got a 5.
Chad got a 3.
I guess I was gonna try to do cool under pressure. Wait, if 5 and a 3, you said it's a 20. I literally can't get it. Unless I explode.
You can. You can
Yeah,
explode.
I got an 8, which
That's the fun.
which gives us a. I'm gonna do that math for me. 16.
16.
16.
So it's not a fail by 5. So you guys are pedaling behind.
Wait. Can I use 4 adversary tokens to catch her?
You absolutely can.
That's all of my tokens.
So you are biking, and then you eventually you're just kind of watching, and you just watch her peel off from side to side, and eventually you see her pull off to what you assume is her house. She's kind of got this little, very simple, kind of quaint white picket fence house in the neighborhood. It looks just very templative. She kind of makes her way in. You see she's got little, like, decorative lawn gnomes and a tree swing or whatever it is. It looks just very generic by all terms. And you make your way in. She eventually, sets her bike down. She just sort of sets it on the ground. And she makes her way through the door. And just as she makes her way through the door, she sees you guys. And she just kind of turns white as a ghost and really embarrassed. And we're going to end the session there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I wanted to know who did her fences.
Oh, shit. You're still here. Sorry. Usually people, turn this off after they hear the outro music. Anyway, if you liked what you just heard, the outro music and the intro music done by the fabulous The Rebel Kicks, want to give credit to our illustrious game master, Paul Emrich, and just wanted to thank everyone again for all of the feedback they've been supplying to us, and honestly, the best thing that you can do for us would be to leave a like and a review on whatever platform you listen to this podcast on, because it honestly really helps us out a lot. And we just want to say that we love you. Is that weird? I didn't have anything planned for this. Love you. Bye.